Alright, so this is about a month after I posted the last video. It's now like middle of October. Bus is in storage here for now till I can find another place. I did do some video, which I'll put with this to some driving video of the trip up here. As you'll see, we had a little bit of trouble, and truck still hasn't been fixed, but it's we have the parts, and my brother's fixing it down at the coast right now. So anyways, I just checked the battery bank. The inverter is still sitting at just under 24 volts, so that's good. Might put a solar panel up on the roof, solar charger, to kind of keep it charged over the winter. Anyways, I had, as you'll notice in the video, as in the driving video, I was having some trouble shifting it. Don't rake me over the coals for it. I was having some trouble finding the gates in the transmission. I'm gonna have, that's something else I'm gonna have to look at. Probably just in a matter of an adjustment, but that shift lever is 35 feet long, the tube that goes back there, and it hasn't been used in quite a few years, so it probably needs to have a little bit of lube or some I don't know, maybe some adjustment back there. We'll see. Anyways, that was one thing I found on the way up that's gonna need some attention. Most of the time it was okay, but you'll really see where I stuffed it up going up the smasher. I just couldn't find the gear, and anyways, it made quite a mess, or quite a bit of noise. And I don't think my radiator system here is going to work. I'm going to muck around with it a little bit, but as you see in the videos, we're driving up here, it ran pretty hot. I guess those things just don't flow enough air. It's the only thing. I'm gonna try mucking around with them. I'm gonna pull the thermostats out, just make sure that they're working. I think they are. I don't think that's the problem, but I'm gonna pull them apart and check that. But I think I'm gonna have to rethink this fan system, which sucks because that was a lot of work to put those in there. But it was I didn't know if it was going to work. It was an experiment. So anyways, Dad and I are just over here at the storage yard. We got a container over there for all our tools and crap, and we're just over here checking stuff out today. So I thought I'd do a little bit of video just for the fun of it. Anyway, other than the cooling and the shifting, I had no trouble with the bus at all. It motored along just fine. 60 miles an hour. It was in direct, and I just, basically this thing will cruise at probably 75-80 miles an hour with the overdrive. I never ran it that fast, but it was basically 60 miles an hour. You can just barely stick it into high gear. It really needs to be doing closer to 65 or 68 to get enough revs out of it. But anyway, that'll be interesting when we're traveling down the highway. Anyway, that's it for now. All right, hello again. We are getting ready to go up to Kelowna with the bus, and truck and trailer load of shop supplies, shop tools and whatnot, tomorrow morning. I'll leave about 7. So I'm going to attempt to get some driving footage, going over the passes and whatnot. I don't know how it's going to work. There's my surety rigged attempt at a mount. Tie wraps for my friend. Anyway, I have no idea how it's going to work. We'll do the best we can, or it'll either work or it won't. I don't know. Anyways, everything's pretty much, the bays are all full of tools and whatnot. We're just, everything's all buttoned up and ready to go. Just, like I say, about 7 o'clock tomorrow morning or whatever, we'll leave. Been chasing leaks all week. Mostly around these, you know, it's mostly because it's not finished, so there's, on the outsides, it's too dark back in here. Anyways, along that rail there's a bunch of, there's a drip rail that has to go on there that gets screwed on, and it's not on yet, and all the holes are exposed, so just ran out of time to do anything with them. Good thing I got a shop vac though. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna give it a shot. We'll see what happens. Either it'll work or it won't. So we'll see you tomorrow, and we'll give it a try. Well, I hope you guys can hear me. We're just leaving. We're heading down the freeway, headed east. We're going to stop in Chilliwack, get some fuel, have some breakfast, and then we'll head up the mountain. Well, out the valley and then up the mountain. So I'll just do some little segments like this as I go, and hopefully it works out. The mount I had on the ladder, that didn't work. I've just got it sitting on a windshield mount. I'm also using it as my speedometer, so anyways, hopefully it all works out. Alright, we just got some fuel. Yeah, head out on the highway again, leaving Chilliwack, had some breakfast, and everything's good. I'll take it easy a little bit here to let Dad catch up. Well, we're sitting on the side of the freeway. Dad's truck broke down. Bus is doing fine. I expected to have, half expected to have problems with the bus, not the truck, but yeah, his truck broke down. Had to get it towed back into town. My brother's coming to pick the trailer up. So Dad was pulling this trailer that has all our shop tools in it, and it's an 03 Duramax, and the injection pump went on it, or the injectors. I don't know which has, or maybe both. I don't know. Anyways, it's got low fuel rail pressure, and so that's going to be expensive. Anyway, we towed it back into the town behind us, Hope, and guy put it on his meter, or this diagnostic meter, and read the codes on it, and anyways, and that's what it showed as the low fuel rail pressure. So it's usually what it is the injectors, but the bus there is doing fine. So far so good. Well, we're just sitting here waiting for my brother Greg to show up, and then we'll hook up and continue on. So we're moving again. Pulling the hills. Running pretty hot. I got to take it easy. I'm thinking maybe those fans aren't going to be big enough to do this. Hard to say. Electric fans are, they're supposed to be good for 36,000 pounds towing, but maybe they are. We'll have to play with them a little bit more and see. Maybe it's an airflow problem. I don't know. Like it may be building up too much pressure. I don't know. But anyways, it's running warm. I got to slow down. I'm doing about 45 miles an hour here now. I was doing 55 up the hill here a minute ago, but I'm slowing down. So I'll take another bit of video up here when we get to the. This isn't the worst part of the hill yet, so take a little bit more video when we get up to it's called the Smasher, which is 9% grade for, I believe, 2 miles. So I'll take a little bit more video when we get up there. So this is what's called the Smasher. It's the steepest part of this pass. Snow shed we'll be going through in a minute. Slowed way down because it's running pretty hot. I guess those radiators just don't flow enough air. Temperature gauge is reading 230, which is way too hot for a Detroit. It's not even hot today. Going down this hill when I used to be trucking. We'd start off the top of the hill here in third gear and just inch your way down the mountain there on the Jake, and then you get down the bottom around the snow sheds down there, then you can start kicking it loose. And stop here and let it cool off for a few minutes. This is the last long pole that I have to pull up. Comes up on a Merit. It's a pretty long, hard pole. I'm just taking it easy, using about half throttle. Hopefully we can get over the top without blowing a gasket. Frustrating going up so slow when you know it'll go a lot faster, but better than overheating it. coming up here at about 25 miles an hour. Should be able to go about 50. Has the power for it and everything. It just won't cool it. Hill's about 5 miles long, I'd say. Have to drop another gear. Gotta keep backing out of it. That's probably enough of that. You guys are probably bored out of your minds. Probably can't see a whole lot, but we're coming down the other side of the pass. Made it over all the hills without blowing up in place. So, coming down the mountain here at about 60 miles an hour on the jig. It's holding it. Don't need to use the brakes at all. It's about a long, hard haul coming up the other, going the other way. It's about 20 mile pull to the top. Anyways, weather's not very good. It's raining.